Welcome to this video, and in this video I'll be showing you how to replicate this simple but catchy pizza flyer design. Alright, so let's get started. So let me hide this particular flyer. Alright, so the first thing you do is go to your background color. Then let's make our background color. Okay, firstly click on this option, this particular option right here. Then you select your color. So the X code that we'll be using for the orange color is FF6B0D. Alright, then for the yellow color, the X code is FFD525. Okay, and the next thing you do is that you import your pizza. So yep, this is our pizza. So let's reduce the size. Ensure that whenever you are resizing an image, ensure that you expand the image from the edge and not from the side. Don't expand from the side, instead you expand from the edge. Alright, so that being said, let's continue. So you increase this, then you centralize it. Ensure to lock it so you will not move it by mistake. So you can see that I have locked it now. I can't move, even though I am touching the screen, it is not moving. But then if I haven't locked it, you can see it is moving. So ensure that you keep it locked. So let's write our pizza parlor. So pizza. So the font we'll be using for this is Monteria. Okay, let me just search for it here. Yeah, Monteria regular. So let's increase the size. Let's move this pizza downward. Then centralize this. Okay, so parlor. So the font for this is Southern Night regular. So yeah, so this is it. So let's increase the size and then let's add padding. Okay, then you change the color to red. Yeah, so yes, we are progressing. Then you also centralize this. Okay, so then you import, ensure you lock them so you won't move them by mistake. Then we are going to import sunburst tree. So increase the size of this to cover the whole design. Yeah, so centralize it and then you change the color. Let's change the color to orange. Yeah, this is cool. So you hold on to this, hold on to this, so you can easily pull it down to the back because I want it to be at the back. Then you reduce the opacity. Yeah, so it should be good. So move it downward. Yeah, this is cool. Then the next thing we'll be doing is that we'll be creating a shape. So you increase the radius of the shape. Okay, let's make it something like this. So you click on this grid because I want the grid to be at 10 on the left hand side. Okay, and then on the right hand side I want to be on 90. So 90 plus 10, that will give us 100. So whatever you're using on this side, you subtract the number from 100 so you can get for the right hand side. So for the left hand side I'm making it 10. That means my right hand side will be 90, so it can be balanced. So I'm going to move the shape to the edge of the grid, which is on the left hand side. So let's move it downward. Okay, so order now. Then I'll be using Montserrat black. Montserrat black, yes. So let's reduce the size. Can you change the color to red, and then let's increase the size. Yeah, we are getting there. Let's reduce the size a bit. Okay, so ensure you lock both so you won't move by mistake. Then the next thing we'll be writing is for delivery. Then we'll change the font to Montserrat bold. Okay, so let's reduce the size of this. Yeah, so I brought out this grid so that I can ensure that this particular shape and for delivery are aligned. So I'm going to increase this now. Let's move it upward. The next thing we'll be writing is the phone number. So it's just a phone number I imagined. So I just thought of the phone number, so it's not a real number. 92 84 35 and 24. Yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry, I didn't lock this. Let's lock it. So let's change this font to Montserrat bold. Then you increase the size. So ensure that the size of the phone number is bigger than other elements on the side, so that readers or the audience who this graphic design is being communicated to can easily get the message. So basically they have to call this number for delivery. So let's see, is it aligned? No, it's not aligned here to the left, so let's align it to the left. Yeah, so we can reduce the size of this because we don't want it to compete with the phone number. So let's move this upward. Okay, let's still resize this. I feel we can still reduce the size. Let's make it 13 or 14. Yeah, 14 should be good. So yeah, so let's add a website for, sorry, let's duplicate this, then we're adding a website, www.pizzaparlor.com. So let's bring it down here. So this is the size. Okay, let's add spacing to it. Let's add spacing. Yeah, more should be good. Yes, so this is perfect. So let's move this a bit to the right, to the left rather. So yes, so let's add a call icon. And change the color to white. The size. Yes, we are almost there. You can see it's becoming attractive and catchy. Yeah. So yes, the next thing we'll do now is to add, let me bring this forward so we can see what we have done so far and what is remaining. So it's remaining the icons, the tomatoes, the pepper, and yeah, and this area icon. So let me import them so we can add it to our design. So okay, so from this icon what I need is just the tomato here and the tomato up here. So in order to achieve that, what I will do is that I'm going to erase those parts that I don't need. So increase this and then you increase this downward. I mean, you increase this at first, and then you come and increase this. Okay, so now that I've increased it, then we can erase these parts first. So we have the tomato up there, then you bring it at the corner here. Okay, then you lock that. So you copy again. Now that I have copied, you go back to erase as well. Then you click on this undo icon. So once you click on the undo, everything you erased will be back. So now let's erase another part that we don't need. So I'm going to erase this and this, so we are left with that. So I can bring it up here so it can stay at this corner. So I'm going to lock it also so I won't move it by mistake. Okay, so let's see, let's copy again. Is there anything we need here? Okay, so go to your eraser, then you undo. So I'm going to erase the three icons at the top because I don't need them. Then I'm going to rotate this here. Yeah, then I'll lock it as well. Okay, so the next thing we'll be doing is that we're going to import. So rotate this, then you reduce the size, and then let's change the color. So come to color filter here, then you increase the EU. Yeah, this is cool. So reduce the size, so let's increase it a bit. Yeah. Okay, so let's import other icons we're using. So I'll be erasing some parts that I don't need. So firstly, I need this vegetable down here. Then I'll lock this, copy. Then I'll erase other parts I don't need again. So I don't need this, I'll erase them. I'm left with this, so let's just bring it here. Yeah. So let's lock. So the next icon I'll be importing is this. Okay. As you can see, this icon has two. There is one here and there is another here. So I'll be erasing this now so that I can be left with this. So yeah, this can stay here. Then I'll copy. Let's lock it, and then I'm going to erase this and use the other one I erased at first. So come to eraser, then you undo. So now I'm erasing this part. Okay, so I'm left with this other one here. So let's bring it somewhere. That's cool. Let me bring this up for the bits. Then you lock. So let's see. Is there anything we are still missing out? Okay. Alright. So let's import another icon. Okay, so what I'll be needing here is just this arrow here. So this arrow here is what I need. Right, so let's erase other parts that we don't need. So let's reduce the size somewhere here. Okay, then let's lock that. Now watch this part carefully. So you can see that these icons, they have a background, a white background. So what you do is that you go to erase color, then you enable it, so you can see the white color is gone. So let's increase the tolerance a bit, and then the next thing you do is go to color, change the color of the icons to white. So from this icon I need just this, so that means I have to erase the remaining ones that are useless to me. So increase this, let's start erasing. Okay, so for this particular one, because I want it to be wide, so I'm going to increase it like this, and then I'll rotate it. Then let's bring this down, so that what I want to put inside this icon can fit in perfectly. So yeah, okay, so 50% off, sorry, 50%. So I'm going to change this font now to Montserrat Bold. Montserrat Bold. For this percentage icon, I will change the font to, this is medium, yes. So let's reduce the size of the font. Let's see, 22. See? So in as much as this icon looks rotated, so we also have to rotate our text. So let's see, 45 should be good. Let's increase the size a bit. Then let's lock those icons we have used and we have unlocked. So Next thing we'll be writing is off. Off. So let's use Montserrat, but ensure that in your design you don't use more than 3 fonts. Ideally 2 fonts is the best, but then if there is need to use more than 2 fonts, it shouldn't be more than 3. So 3 is the maximum font you can use for your design. So this is Montserrat bold. So I'm going to reduce this size and then I'll bring it down here. So let's also rotate this. Alright, so 50% off. Okay, so let's see our already made design, if there's anything left that we ought to add that we haven't added. Okay, so there is nothing left, so it shows that we are done with our design. So before then, let's increase the size of this a bit. Let me lock this, so I'll move it by mistake. Okay, then let's put it at the center. So the parallel, let's bring it downward. And boom, our design is ready. So let's export with the maximum resolution. So I'm going to export it now. So PNG and then ultra. So you save to gallery. So let's rush down to our gallery and see what we have done. So yes, it is ready. See you in the next video.